Hey beautiful people, welcome back to another video. It's the girl Lindsey Beth. So today we'll be doing some, what I call it, Coi Leray inspired braids, which is like really just knotless braids with the curly ends. But hey, don't kill me now. Let's go. So I started out with freshly washed and blow dried hair. I'm gonna be using some like old Conical hair I found, and this like burgundy hair that I'm like maybe thinking to use. Well, obviously I did, as you saw in the beginning. So I'm just gonna start up by sectioning my hair from the back. Guys, let me tell you, if you could see my setup for this mirror that I'm like popping my neck off to part my hair, this is always what takes me the longest in doing my hair, is the parting. And I'm really trying to add a little, juju on the thing, a little razzle dazzle by adding these like small plaits. You'll see the vision at the end. And I'm just trying to smooth out my hair with my shine and jam. So I got the inspo to do these baby plaits from this girl I saw on TikTok. Can't remember her name, but I'll put it down below. And I just thought it was so cool. So I just doing some small plaits or braids. If you want to, you can like do like feed in some extra hair for like extra body, but I didn't have time for that. Anyway, so now that I finished with the small parting and almost breaking my neck, I'm just gonna start off with the jumbo knotless braid. So I really wanted this style to be like quick and easy, and I think like Coi Leray had hers. Well, I see she have like different sizes, but hers are kind of semi-jumbo. Are they Coi Leray braids jumbo? All right, I just wanted them jumbo. So what I did, I smoothed out my hair. So all right, let me go again. For each section, I did 3 small baby plaits to surround that braid. So then I just went in with my edge booster and my shine and jam, and I smoothed out my hair, because I wanted it to look sleek. And then I'm just gonna use a rubber band to hold the hair in place. Like if you can feed in, I was gonna do that the regular way, but honestly I just didn't have any time, and the elastic band method was so much quicker. And then I crocheted it in. So if you've been watching my videos, you know the drill with the crochet. You're gonna take the latch hook. Don't worry, I'm gonna repeat this for you guys. I know it seemed like, Lord Lindsey, I don't know what you're talking about, but don't worry, we're gonna get closer. But you just feed in, you just push the open hook under the braid, attach the hair, close the loop, and pull it through. That's really it. But I got you. We're gonna run that back again, no worries. And I used about like 3 like medium pieces to create the jumbo braid, but just we're gonna do this again. You can see here closer how I connected like the smaller braids to each big braid. So I have about 3 small braids for each big section, and they're all held together by the rubber band. So when I'm done, or like I'm satisfied with the size of the braid, and as you can see, I added a little piece of red. Like, don't worry guys, with this red piece I just didn't have enough black, and I had more red hair than black, but I didn't want the whole thing to be red, so I just added in the red hair for some body, and I guess a little spice. I don't know, summer coming up, and as you can tell from my last probably 2 or so videos, I've been doing some type of color. Hot girl summer, I don't know. And it's the last of my hair, Conical hair, and as you know, I always find something for do with some hair what I have lying around the place. So I just decided to just plait it in. Now I didn't do any major like feeding. It was just a simple regular braid because the size was okay for what I was going for. But if it gets thinner, obviously you can feed in, but I wasn't doing anything special or spectacular for this style, to be honest. So yeah. So for the end of the braid, as you can see, I use like a small rubber band. I don't know, these rubber bands that I was using were terrible, and I just secured the end of the braid. Now don't mind how the end of the hair looking, so I'm gonna fix it up later. And then to conceal the rubber band, you can like use the rubber band and like leave it and curl the ends, and you're good to go. Nobody not gonna see it. I'm not riding her, it's not going to see it. But just to conceal it, I just took a piece of the hair and then I just wrapped it around the braid. Like when you're doing like a ponytail with the conical hair and you wrap piece of the ponytail hair around it, it's the same concept. And then I'm just gonna kind of loop it around my thumb and create a little knot. And then I did that twice. You don't have to do it twice, but you know, I just did feel for a little extra. I told you I got you, so we're just gonna run this back one more time. Trust me, I have a whole crochet playlist. It's the same concept, guys. After I slick it down and attach the rubber band, I'm gonna push that crochet hook under the rubber band, and it's open, by the way. Then I'm gonna grab the size of hair that I want, and then I'm gonna attach it to that loop, that hook. Then I'm gonna close the hook. Then I'm gonna just pull it under the braid, and then it's gonna create like a loop on the other side. And then with that loop, I'm just gonna push or pull, sorry, one section of the hair through, and now I'll have 2 equal sections on either side. Then I did about like 3 pieces just to create the size braid that I want. Like, to make your life easier, I would suggest like sizing out the hair before you start braiding, but because I guess I just wanted it to be difficult, I didn't. So I just kind of gauge and judge the size that I wanted. And then when I got like, I feel like it was the size that I wanted, I literally just started to braid normally. And then I just used, if you see me like moving my hand or like dipping, it's me just dipping my hand into more shine and jam to smooth my hair down as I keep braiding, just to keep my hair in place so it doesn't like frizz out in between the braid and stuff. So I had my hair stretched and then I smoothed it down. And then, as I said, for each section, for each braid, I have about like 3 small braids connected to it. So like, it's not really like a square, it's kind of like a bootleg triangle. So there's one at the front, as you can see, for each box, big section, one at the base, and then there's like one at the side. So it's about 3. Now you don't have to do this if you don't want to, or you can put as many if you want to put small braids all around and create your own style. I don't know why I had some twisting today, I'm almost tired. Then you can, but I just did what I was inspired by, and then I just did 3. And you know, this actually took like, it took me way longer than I thought. This took me about 4 or 5 hours. But then again, I am probably the slowest braider on the planet. As we all know, braiding is not my strong suit. I just do my little thing, and it seems to like keep my hair intact and keep my hair in check. So I guess it works for me. But do your thing, and we all do our own thing. And yeah, so then when I'm done at the bottom, I'm just gonna go ahead and put the rubber band at the end of the braid. So as I was saying, you can leave the rubber band if you want, but I just wanted to wrap the hair around just to conceal the rubber band, because you know some girl fast looking at your head top and see every little thing. Just kidding, I just want to conceal the rubber band, and I just wrapped it around, and then I just created a knot with it on my finger, but you don't have to do it, as I said. And then for the color now, the 2 braids at the back are burgundy, and then I just have some like random burgundy pieces in different braids just to create some body. So when I'm done, I'm just gonna trim the ends, the loose ends. So when I'm done trimming, to get the curls at the end, I'm gonna be using some perm rods. You can use flexi rods, you're gonna get like the same look, or straws, just saying, or a one curler. Well, probably not a one curler, it's synthetic hair. So flexi rods or perm rods, and then just wrap it around. You guys know I have a perm rod tutorial, by the way, if you want a more in-depth perm rod look. And just wrap it around. I started wrapping from where the elastic band was, and then went all the way down to the end, and I secured it. Now what you can do is, which is what I didn't do, before you start wrapping, you can just add some mousse to the conical on here and then wrap. And then I'm gonna dip it in some like boiling hot water. Be careful, I don't want nobody burn themselves, and say Lindsey bet tell them for burn themselves with hot water, so be careful with the hot water, and that will help to just secure the curls. So then of course, you know, I'm just gonna add a little mousse to my scalp. This part felt so good. I don't know what it is about the mousse, but it just adds something to it. I don't know, it just does something to the hair. So then when I'm done with the mousse, I kind of went a little bit of overkill with the mousse. I don't know, I'm just gonna tie my hair down. You can use a satin wrap, or you can use those molding wraps, which you know you'll see me use a little bit later on in the video, but this is just what I had nearby. And then I'm just gonna blow dry that to set it in place. So now just gonna work on my edges a little bit, cause you know I have to do the edges. You don't have to if you don't want to, but you know I might think that. Then I'm just gonna tie my edges down and clip any extra hairs off of each braid. And then I went back in with some more mousse because I wanted to add some mousse to the braids after I clip them. And then I'm just gonna go ahead and do my makeup, and yeah, and we are back and we're done. So I tell you, like, the mousse just does something. So when I moved the molding wrap, my makeup was like not on my forehead, so you can see I was like, gotta fix that, because I don't want nobody say, Lindsay, your face are two different color and I'll catch me slipping. Jokes. So then when I'm done with that, I'm just gonna unravel the perm rods, and as you can see, I was pretty pleased with the curls and how they came out. Like, what I say, curls popping, right? But yeah, I was really hoping and praying that the curls came out right. And as always, I'm just gonna add a little shine with my Luster's pink oil sheen spray. All right, beautiful people, and we are done. Like what Coi Leray say, he called me Big Purr. All right, maybe not. Or what the other song go? I'm only doing to only make me elevate. All right, I'm no singer, but we are done. I'm just showing you guys that this is how I would probably have the hair up. You can wear it in one, or I don't know, that half up half down type of style, but just giving you a little bit of what I call it, versatility, I guess. Let me know what you guys think. Do you like the Coi Leray style? Do you like the little baby braids added? As I said, for each major section, I just connected it to that braid with the rubber band. It's super easy, guys. Let me know. And you know, honestly, I was like, that Coi Leray thing, I have something similar later down in my channel, but I did them a little bit longer and I didn't have the baby braids, but I ended up really liking it, really liking this type of hairstyle. It's good, it's fun for summer, you know, it's not hard to do, it's pretty easy, pretty quick, you know. As I say, I added a little burgundy. Well, I'm going to say just for a little extra pizzazz, but me and you guys know it's just I never have enough black hair, but no shame in my game. Alright guys, thank you so much for watching. Don't forget to like, comment, share and subscribe, and follow me on all socials at __Lindsey Beth, and I'll catch you guys in the next video. Till next time, bye guys.